Welcome to the Spreadex Financial Market Preview, Monday the 17th of September, and looking at Smiths Group, and they've got full year figures coming out on Friday.
Yeah. At one point, Smiths Group's 2018 was looking very, very good indeed. It sort of was trading at all-time highs of £18 in mid-June. Since then, it's pulled back somewhat. I think it's now at like £15.50, under £16 at least, but still doing decently enough. I think it's up like 5.6%. So the key issue for the company at the moment is Smiths Medical, which is its biggest sort of division. It's a diversified engineering company, sort of it's got its fingers in a lot of different pies, the medical division being the biggest pie. It said, I think, back in July that whilst overall revenue for the company was up like 3% for the 11 months to the end of June, with its other sort of core businesses performing well, there were issues at Smiths Medical that would drag revenue down by like 2%. The main issues being the loss of 2 contracts in the US, and a bigger problem being the suspension of some of its products ahead of, I think, new EU regulations on like medical equipment coming into effect in 2020. I think that suspension was temporary, but it still, wasn't great for the division's performance this year. Interestingly, however, there's been more speculation around the Smiths Medical division sort of in the last few months. I think at one point this year it looked like Smiths Group was going to merge with, I think it's ICU Medical in the US. That sort of petered out by the end of August, only for reports to come out that ICU Medical was still looking to buy the Smiths Medical division for, I think it was like $2.9 billion. So far, that looks like that deal has been rejected by Smiths Group. However, they haven't actually come out and said that that's it, blah, blah, blah.
Definitively.
Yeah, exactly. They haven't come up with a definitive statement saying that that's sort of the end of discussions with the IC Medical Group. So I think investors are going to be looking for some kind of update on that on Friday, and to see whether that is when Smiths Group announces that it is offloading its medical division. It'll be interesting to see what the reaction would be to that, given, like I said, that it is in trouble, but it is also the company's biggest group. But I guess, $2.8 billion isn't a windfall that investors would particularly turn their noses up at. So that's what our clients are doing. They are buying under the £16 mark. I think they're looking for broadly decent figures on Friday, with the key thing being some kind of update on the Smiths Medical situation, be it the guidance for the upcoming sort of current financial year in terms of how those sort of new EU regulations in 2020 will continue to affect the Smiths Medical Group, or on the other hand, the fact that it is offloaded to ICU Medical. Either way, I think Smiths Medical will be the focus for investors on Friday.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Connor.